That smoke rising from your pan is not just annoying, it is a chemical warning sign. When you heat the wrong oil past its limit, it breaks down and releases toxic compounds directly into your food and your lungs. You might be buying organic vegetables and grass-fed meat, but if you cook them in a rancid inflammatory oil, you are undoing all that good work. Not all oils are created equal, and using the wrong one for high heat is a recipe for silent inflammation. Educational only, not medical advice. Today, I'm giving you the top 5 safest, most stable oils for cooking and telling you exactly which bottles to throw in the trash. Number 1 is an ancient secret that nutrition science is finally bringing back. The cooking oil aisle is arguably the most confusing place in the entire supermarket. We have been told for decades that vegetable oils are heart-healthy because they are cholesterol-free. But the term vegetable oil is a marketing trick. These oils don't come from broccoli or carrots. They come from seeds and grains that must be chemically processed to extract the oil. To get oil out of a corn kernel or a soybean, manufacturers often use high-heat chemical solvents like hexane bleaching agents to make it clear and deodorizers to remove the bad smell. By the time it reaches the bottle, it is stripped of nutrients and often already oxidizing. Research indicates that when these unstable oils are heated again in your frying pan, they release aldehydes, which are chemicals linked to cellular damage and oxidative stress. In this video, we are focusing on stability and heat resistance. You will learn exactly what to buy to protect your family's health. Let's start with the oils you need to avoid immediately. Before we get to the good stuff, we have to clear out the bad. The big 3 you need to remove from your kitchen are soybean oil, corn oil, and canola oil. These oils are composed of over 50% omega-6 fatty acids, specifically linoleic acid. While we need a tiny amount of omega-6, the modern diet has an imbalance of roughly 20-to-1 compared to omega-3. This ratio is a primary driver of chronic inflammation pathways in the body. Furthermore, these polyunsaturated fats have multiple double bonds, which makes them chemically unstable. When exposed to light air or heat, they react with oxygen, they go rancid. If you have a bottle labeled simply vegetable oil or frying oil in your pantry, flip it over. It is usually a blend of these 3 unstable fats. They are used by restaurants not because they are healthy, but because they are incredibly cheap. Coming in at number 5 is avocado oil. This is a superstar for high-heat cooking because it has an incredibly high smoke point of 500 degrees Fahrenheit. Unlike seed oils, avocado oil is pressed from the flesh of the fruit, not the seed, making it less processed. It is neutral in flavor and rich in oleic acid, the same heart-healthy fat found in olive oil. It is perfect for searing steaks or stir-frying. At number 4, we have ghee, also known as clarified butter. Ghee is butter that has been simmered to remove the milk solids casein and lactose and water. This process raises its smoke point significantly to about 485 degrees Fahrenheit or 250 degrees Celsius. Because the milk solids are gone, it doesn't burn and turn black like regular butter. Ghee has been used in Ayurvedic medicine for thousands of years. It is rich in fat-soluble vitamins A, D, and E and provides a deep, nutty flavor that makes roasted vegetables taste incredible. Number 3 is the king of health, extra virgin olive oil. There is a huge myth that you cannot cook with olive oil. That is false. It is perfectly safe for sautéing and bakings up to around 375 degrees Fahrenheit. The reason it is so healthy is its high polyphenol content. These polyphenols are powerful antioxidants that actually protect the oil from oxidizing when heated. A 2018 study found that extra virgin olive oil was more stable than sunflower or canola oil when heated. However, quality matters. Look for extra virgin cold-pressed and a harvest date on the bottle. Always buy it in a dark glass bottle because light destroys those precious antioxidants. If the oil tastes peppery at the back of your throat, that is a good sign. It means the polyphenol levels are high. Number 2 is coconut oil. This oil was demonized for years because it is over 90% saturated fat. But we now know that saturated fat is not the enemy we once thought. In fact, being saturated makes this oil incredibly heat-stable. Because the molecules are straight and tightly packed, there are no double bonds for oxygen to attack. It is highly resistant to oxidation. Coconut oil also contains MCTs, or medium-chain triglycerides, specifically lauric acid, which has antimicrobial properties. The liver can quickly convert these fats into energy rather than storing them as body fat. For cooking, unrefined virgin coconut oil has a coconut flavor and a smoke point of 350 degrees. If you want the stability without the taste, choose refined coconut oil, steam refined, not chemically, which handles heat up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And finally, the number one oil, the surprising swap that your great-grandmother probably used daily: beef tallow or pork lard. We are going back to basics. For 50 years, we replaced these natural animal fats with industrial seed oils, and public health did not improve. Animal fats, like tallow, are naturally stable at high temperatures with a smoke point around 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 205 degrees Celsius, and are rich in nutrients like vitamin K2, which is essential for bone and heart health. They are chemically stable and do not easily form toxic oxidation products like aldehydes. Tallow is excellent for deep frying or roasting potatoes because it results in a crispy texture that vegetable oil simply cannot match. It is nourishment that our bodies have recognized for thousands of years. Here is your immediate plan for safe cooking and a healthier kitchen. Scientific studies consistently show that heating unstable polyunsaturated oils releases toxic compounds, so your primary goal is oxidative stability. Go to your pantry right now and perform the dark bottle test. High-quality oils like extra virgin olive oil and avocado oil are sensitive to light degradation and should always be sold in dark glass or tin cans to preserve their antioxidant content. If you find clear plastic bottles of soybean corn or canola oil, you should remove them to reduce your intake of oxidized omega-6 fats. Replace them with avocado oil for high-heat searing and olive oil for low-heat cooking to maximize health benefits while minimizing inflammation. Remember, while healthy fats are good for you, they are still calorie-dense. So packing 9 calories per gram. Healthy doesn't mean unlimited. Use them to cook and add flavor, not to drink by the cup. Small swaps in the kitchen, like ditching the soybean oil for butter or olive oil, can lead to big changes in your inflammation levels and energy over time. What is the main oil currently sitting next to your stove? Be honest in the comments. If you want to know about the worst foods for your thyroid, let me know.